springtime in Florida.
Good job. Hi.
My girl.
There you go.
Violet. Thumbelina, Pepper, last call, penguins, come on.
Have you seen the penguin chicks?
No, but I've heard they're getting so big.
Oh my gosh, they're huge.
We've had 2 successful penguin chicks this season from our colony.
Everybody's so excited.
At this point, they are about a month old.
Say hi to the world.
Penguin chicks are some of the cutest things that you will ever see. They're fluffy. They have that so that they keep warm.
You're feisties.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We're just doing some last minute prep.
How about a pig?
Yeah. for the chicks.
Who doesn't love a little pig?
It's officially springtime in Florida, which is penguin chick season. This is usually the time when we're going through penguin preschool, when the chicks leave the nest and we're raising them by hand.
Oh my goodness.
You are chunky.
So we'll get weights on them.
Yep.
Quick little peek.
This is a process that every penguin chick here at Zoo Tampa goes through. With our curriculum, we start with teaching them how to eat fish, and then we'll move on to swimming when they're a little bit older and more comfortable.
This is our firstborn in here.
The team has a little corner of the night house that we have set up just for our chicks. We're gonna grab weights so that we can have a starting baseline to go off of. And the chicks will live in there probably the next couple months until they're ready to be introduced to the colony.
There they go. They're off to school. 1.8.
You're a big baby.
Wow. All right.
He's gonna hide in the corner.
That's fine. You can hide.
These guys will grow until they're around 3 months, and the chicks are about a month old now.
We've got chick number 2. We've got Tinkerbell's little chick. A little smaller, I don't know. I'm going with 1.3.
Fine, then I'll stay at 1.4. 1.38. I was 1.4, so I was closer. Sue's gonna paint your nails.
This is going to mark one of the penguins so that we can identify them. Right now it's easy to tell them apart just because of their size, but they're gonna change so quickly.
Look at that.
Ooh, nice job.
Hey, thanks. I stayed in the lines and everything.
You guys are BFFs already. Huh? 2 very healthy little chicks.
Yeah, ready for school.
Yay.
It's gonna be fun. Fun journey.
Hey, Sam. Sam, come. We're just shifting Sam out. We're gonna try to get him to go in the water, get a little exercise for today. Sam is a black bear. Here at Zoo Tampa, we are really fortunate to house 3 black bears. He's definitely feeling the spring weather. You leave your paw. Good boy.
The bears don't really hibernate here, but even though it is warm, they still have somewhat of a wintering behavior. Now that it's springtime, he gets a little more interactive. He'll just get more interested in training, more interested in enrichment. We have an ice treat. It has honeydew, some apples, some peanut butter. So the goal for Sam is to go swimming. So hopefully he'll go for a little dip and get a nice treat out of it as well.
Push it out.
Push it out. Go, little float, go.
Now that it's spring, we definitely want Sam to start getting active, going for swims, walking the habitat. Foraging is such a big part of a bear's day that we're gonna mimic like that they would in the wild and hopefully get him back into tip-top shape.
Well, what do you think, Sam?
Hey, Sammy! Go get it, come on in.
Oh.
He's such a large bear and just a gentle bear.
Oh, now we have 2 floats.
We're so happy to have him here. He's got a lot of personality, and he's just so smart, so intelligent, and it's just a pleasure seeing him every day.
Oh.
It's gonna be so cute.
It's just like the equivalent of like poolside with a cocktail for a bear.
Lounging.
Yeah. Poolside with some peanut butter.
And this is why I love bears.
I know. You hold on to it, Sam.
Whoa.
Absolutely adorable. All right, bud, we'll see you later.
Bye, Sam.
Enjoy your ice treat. Good morning.
Oh, hi, Jembe. Wild Africa is one of our largest host stock habitats here in Safari Africa. It's only accessible through the tram, and it's the home to bongo, bay diker, and a variety of bird species.
Let's go check out the bongo. Let's go, Jimmy.
You're gonna go to Blitzen's barn.
Come on, come on.
Hi. Would you like your fishtail?
Bongo are a larger species of antelope. They are found in a mountainous forest of Kenya.
Good job.
Eastern bongos are considered critically endangered. There are believed to be fewer than 100 individuals left in the wild.
Hey, buddy.
Come here.
He's like, I want to say hi to Mike. Their colors and patterns are remarkable. They blend in into like lush forests. One of my favorite hoofstock species. He did have a itch in his ear before. So.
Keto, our male bongo, is a large animal. Keto loves to be around you. He likes to especially lick you for the salt that he'll taste on your skin. It is pretty cool that we are free contact with our bongo. That's not super common with bongo.
Good boy. Does it feel good?
Definitely took a while for the bongos to become comfortable with us. We have to associate ourselves with something positive for them. So a lot of the time that is a food relationship. And then over time, they just become more comfortable.
Are you hungry?
Good girl, Blitzen. Blitzen is our female Eastern bongo here at Zoo Tampa.
Hi.
Keto and Blitzen are a breeding pair. They are part of what is called the species survival plan. Springtime is usually a pretty big time for babies. It's starting to get warmer. Animals are re-energizing, giving us more movement. And springtime always brings surprises.
Doing so good.
We have a big project coming up in Wild Africa. We're going to be changing the entire habitat. So it's going to include a new habitat design, new horticulture. We're basically going to give the yard a big spring refresh.
A lot of animal moves in a short time.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have to make some moves, bring these animals into different locations so they can be in safe locations while we do the renovations we need to. I feel like the team's ready to go.
We've got 11 animals to move, and everyone's ready. Because we have so much work to get done, we're going to start tomorrow, and the first animal to start with will be the bongo.
Here at Zoo Tampa, we have all of the Florida native venomous snakes. Hi, buddy. We have the cottonmouth, the canebrake, eastern diamondback, the pygmy rattlesnakes, the coral snake, and the copperhead. You can see, this is our cottonmouth. And you can see we call him Freckleface. You can see that cool little freckle on his face there. And these guys love to eat. Venomous snakes have special compounds in their saliva that allow them to subdue prey. They are a really crucial part of our ecosystem. A lot of them play roles as apex predators that are helping control things like rodent populations. But being bit by a snake should not be on your to-do list.
All right, what we got going on here today?
So we're pretty far in Spencer's training. He's already done a few rounds of tubing some venomous.
Okay.
And today we're just gonna do a couple more.
Today we're practicing and I'm working towards being able to tube a venomous snake, usually used around medical issues when you need to literally get hands on a venomous. You basically get a clear plastic tube and you work it over the head of a venomous snake so that they can't turn around and bite you. That's the big goal, is to not get bitten.
I think you're ready to go play with a big boy.
Yeah?
Today, Spencer will be tubing a canebrake rattlesnake, one of our big boys.
He's gonna go straight to the floor, mainly because of his weight and his length. We have this nice little corner here that's gonna help me out.
The rattlesnake's rattle is a deterrent so that things that might be a threat to it know to stay away.
Doing all right?
And a mistake could be deadly.
Now, you ain't got a lot of that snake in there? Doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. To work herpetology, you got to be a little bit crazy.
Tubing is a really important procedure that can help with medical emergencies. So having Spencer cleared on tubing makes him a very valuable member to this team.
Now, you ain't got a lot of that snake in there? You all right? Go help him.
I got him.
I stepped in just to help support the body because it is such a big snake, and it's a beautiful snake to be looking at, so that's cool.
I do prefer you to have a little more of that snake inside the tube before you do it.
Okay.
Or if you don't and you still got him restrained, keep him on the ground and push him in.
All right, cool.
Spencer has been working with snakes for a very long time. I've been training him since he got here, so that's been about 2 years. By spending so much time on our training programs, we've made it so there hasn't been any venomous accidents here at Zoo Tampa. I think you're doing good, and we just have a couple more practice rounds, and then we'll move on to doing everybody.
All right, sounds good. Thanks,
All right.
guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hi, buddy. Good job. Let's go.
Every animal can learn anything, and it doesn't matter if they're young, they're old. The animals are always learning from us.
Can I see his belly button? Can I feel it? Thank you, Randy. Good.
Any opportunity that we have to interact with an animal is a teaching opportunity so that they can thrive here at Zoo Tampa.
Good girl.
Wiggles.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Good boy.
So already getting good wing feathers.
So it's been about 1 week since we've started penguin preschool. Today we're gonna be feeding the penguin chicks. We call it an assisted feed because they're not quite taking the fish on their own yet. They would be learning all of these skills from parents out in the wild, but since they live in a managed care setting, we need to be able to feed them and interact with them. This is why this training process is so important.
Up until now, Mom and Dad have been feeding mostly regurgitated food. Right now, Sue is feeding Muffin, and Ryan is feeding Nugget. Unofficial names.
Oh my goodness.
The smaller guy, little Nugget, is doing very well. Muffin is a little more challenging. He wants to just climb, and it's hard to climb and eat at the same time.
I'm taking this personal now.
We definitely want to get them close to us where we can make sure that we're positioning them in a way that the fish is gonna go easily down their throat.
You have to eat the rest of your food first. There we go.
Yeah, so if it's more straight on, it'll be easier for him to swallow it down.
The placement is key.
Yeah, if it's a little off to the side, he immediately rejects it.
All right, I think we got our groove.
Initially, our sessions can be anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. In the wild, parents would just intrinsically know how much to feed their young. Since we are hand feeding them, we'll typically try to go maybe 10% of their body weight. We just want to see the scale continue to rise.
One last one, and then we can play. There it is, good job. Another feeding down, check it off. Closer every day.
There it goes.
Today's a really big day. In order to get the machinery and the equipment and the materials into Wild Africa to do the entire refresh, you have to move all of the animals out.
You coming?
The first step is going to be moving the bongo up to a safe location.
Come on, Peter Man. This way, come on.
Once we get Keto up, then we'll reset and start on Blitzen.
Cool.
Cool. All right. The plan is to actually safely immobilize both Keto and Blitzen. I'll pressurize and load the pistol.
Sweet.
Of all the animals that we have in the yard, the bongo are the largest, and they're going to be the most challenging to relocate to another area. In this instance, darting is going to be the safest approach. There you go. Left shoulder. He's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, this is going to be tough.
We only have about 30 minutes with Keto under sedation, so we have to move fast.
Okay, you want to pull him out first?
I do, but...
Keto is such a large animal. This is definitely going to be all hands on deck. I think this is probably one of the most challenging things that we're going to do today.
With your legs, 1, 2, 3. Oh my God.
It takes everybody on the team to get him secured and to move him out of that building. He's just a big bull.
I got you. Go slow until we get a step up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop, let Caitlin step off.
Everybody good?
I feel like he grew.
Oh yeah.
He's huge. We've safely transferred Keto over to the hospital and barn, and so he's going to actually recover in this stall. And Dr. Melissa is going to take point on Blitzen, and we're actually going to do her workup at the other barn.
Keto and Blitzen have been breeding for the last few years, but so far she has not had a baby. We are going to take this opportunity to do an ultrasound on Blitzen to check everything out and make sure everything looks okay.
Melissa, you ready for ultrasound?
Yep.
Oh, very suspicious. The zoo has never had a baby bongo here. I would be incredibly excited to find out if Blitzen was pregnant.
There you go, little one.
Honestly, I have no idea what I'm looking at. It just looks like gray and white blobs to me. I'm just waiting for somebody to say yes or no, whether or not, she is pregnant or she's not pregnant.
I'm just trying to get the right view.
Oh.
It's very suspicious.
I'm just trying to get the right view. There you go, little one.
Oh, there you are.
There's a baby.
We just found a heartbeat on a fetus on Blitzen's ultrasound, so we just confirmed that Blitzen is indeed pregnant.
All right, we got a good strong heartbeat.
This is incredible news. We've had bongo for several years now, but we have never had a baby bongo. Everyone's really excited to see a baby on the ultrasound. It's really important that we still keep our volume down because we do have a sedated bongo, a pregnant sedated bongo, that we need to move safely and recover her as soon as possible.
All right, we're good, Mike.
Good. All
Let's
right.
go.
Finding out that she's pregnant is a huge win for us, incredibly exciting. Well, great news. That's awesome. That's a first for her and Keto, and it's a first for Zoo Tampa. So that's like awesome. Like, you guys are the team that made it happen. We'll leave her be. She's got a lot of work to do, so. Cool, good job, everybody. Fantastic.
Hello, everyone. You're more than welcome to come a little bit closer. This is Lorenzo. He is a two-toed Linnaeus sloth. He is part of our animal ambassador team. So ambassadors are all of the animals that we are able to and love to share with guests to take around all throughout the zoo. Good boy. Good job. What makes a great ambassador animal is really any animal with an amazing story, a conservation message, something that we can share with the public and educate them more. You're so cute. Hey, what about this one? Ever since I was a little kid, I knew that I wanted to work with animals. I volunteered at vet clinics. I helped train our dogs at home. Who's that? Hello. I didn't realize it then that I was already setting myself up for the career that I would be in for years to come. Wow! Wow! Hi, pretty girl. Elise is one of our ambassador two-toed Linnaeus sloths. Sloths are native to the rainforest, Central and South America. They're the slowest land mammal in the world.
Good girl. She just kenneled like a pro.
What a good girl. You know, you gotta run everything on sloth time. Just a real slow, kind of laid back vibe. Felice is a newbie to the ambassador department. She's only been here for about a year.
Here you go, sweet girl. Ambassador animals are a little bit different than habitat animals because they get to come out and do mingles with us, and we can have guests connect with them and learn a little bit more about that species, which is why she's such an amazing ambassador animal. We're going on an adventure, Felice.
Really working really hard for Felice's public debut. That's our biggest goal for her.
Good job.
So we are training her up to be comfortable in any environment. Today we're gonna take her to our new event pavilion where she'll be doing a lot of future programs. She's ready.
Come.
When she came to us here at Zoo Tampa, I had to build a relationship with her. She wasn't too fond of even eating out of trainers' hands. She is what we considered a green animal, which means she had never had any operant conditioning or formal training in the past. She was a habitat animal in Baltimore. There we go.
Good girl.
Now she is voluntarily kenneling. She does A to Bs, which is points around her habitat and points between trainers. And she's just absolutely amazing. She's one of my favorite animals to work with.
She's shown us, I think, that she is ready to take the next step and have some people come out and enjoy her as much as we do.
I think so too. I think that she's ready for her public debut, and I think people are gonna love her, and we're very, very proud of her.
Yeah.
Nice job, dude.
Today's a big morning. We're breaking ground on the new habitat here in Wild Africa. So it includes an entirely new landscape, new fence lines, new barns. This time of the day, generally, all the animals are coming out to greet you and say hello and ask where breakfast is. And right now, it's just when the animals come back out to the habitat, they're going to be really excited to see it.
Are you guys ready?
I think they look ready.
I know. They're like, can we go over here, please?
Today, we're gonna be doing Nugget and Muffin swim lessons. So we're gonna introduce them to our smaller indoor pool for the first time, and then see how they take to the water.
What's our plan?
I am prepared to get into the water. Hopefully that will entice them.
Muffin and Nugget are doing so well. They are now eating voluntarily, which is amazing, so we don't have to assist them as much anymore.
They look ready. I know.
So typically around 8 to 9 weeks is when we're looking for a lot of their downy feathers to come out and that more adult plumage come in. And those adult feathers really help them to glide into the water. We're right at that sweet spot, so we're ready to teach them how to swim.
So which one is the first one? Looking curious.
Nugget.
Nugget.
So my prediction was Nugget was gonna go right in.
Yeah,
that was mine too.
Pretty excited.
She's more daring.
Oh my goodness. So Nugget is, oh, looking like she's going in. So Nugget is, oh, looking like she's going in. She's getting so close.
Nugget took the first plunge this morning, which we kind of figured that would happen because she likes to explore.
Going back.
Oh yeah.
Want to take two?
Muffin might take a little bit more encouraging to get in, but I think once Nugget gets in there, I think Muffin will be shortly after. Go check it out.
Oh, whoa. We're doing it.
my
We're doing it. Oh my goodness. Wrong way. You were so brave.
For a second, I don't think she realized she was in the water. She just wanted a toy. Did you see that?
I was very excited to see them both in the water and how quickly they took to it. We don't always see that. It's always different each time, and I was pleasantly surprised. Wow.
Look at their faces.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You guys did great. We might be taking a break now, but we're really proud of you. You did great.
These two chicks, Nugget and Muffin, are so smart. They have picked up everything so quickly. They're ready to graduate. They're ready to move on with the colony. And the next step is adding the other penguins along with them.
Once they start swimming in the big boy pool,
Right?
big girl pool.
Big girl
The big girl pool.
Good girl! What a nice landing that was, actually. You're the best little duck ever. Hello, skunkers. Hi. My goodness, we got a bunch up.
Spring has sprung in the skunk yard.
This is a really fun habitat because there's a lot of animals in here. It's a really good example of a natural Florida ecosystem. We have skunks, gopher tortoises, box turtles, and a sandhill crane. They have a little stench to them.
That's their last line of defense.
It is. They don't want to use their spray. All right, skunkers, keep going in. We are getting our skunks into their chutes for feeding time. We like to make sure we separate them all, and that way everybody gets their portion of food. Otherwise, you would probably have some that are eating more than others. So we want to make sure everybody gets their fair share.
Okay, good boy.
We have 8 skunks, and they're named after characters in Pulp Fiction. So we have Mia and Marcellus, and then Vincent, Lance, Jules, Butch, Honey Bunny, and Esmeralda.
Watch your tail. Thank you.
They're all pretty hungry. It's springtime, so they're all waking up, coming out of their wintering behavior. So this time of year, everybody pretty much loves everything. During the winter, the skunks are usually down in their den, and we might not see them for a few days at a time. But once it's warmed up for good, you'll see them much more.
We have Honey Bunny up eating if you guys wanted to check on her shoulder.
Cynthia will come down and take a look.
Awesome, thanks.
Honey Bunny has a little bit of hair loss on her right shoulder. So last week the vets checked it out, and they're just gonna recheck it and make sure it looks like it's healing well. Anytime they have hair loss, it could always be from something like fleas or a mange type thing. So we wanna make sure that she's completely healthy.
Oh yeah, that looks better.
It was the whole thing was a scab before. We'll put some Silvadine on it because we can't.
Magic cream.
Magic. We can't touch you without putting this on there.
They all kind of get some sort of hair loss.
Yeah.
This time
You
of
can see it on the
year,
boys'
and-
tails.
Yeah. Okay. All right. She looks good to me.
All right, little girl, come in. She's like, oh my gosh.
But yeah, I didn't see any fleas, so maybe it's
Good news.
another skunk. Maybe it's allergies, but.
Dr. Cynthia said everything looks good. Any scab that she did have looks like it's healing over really nicely, so that's a plus. We're just gonna keep an eye on this to make sure nothing changes, and hopefully she's good to go from here.
See you tomorrow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You guys
So
have done
awesome.
a great job. It's been roughly 4 weeks now. The Wild Africa habitat is complete. They all look fantastic out there. We've moved all the animals back into their respective barns, and they've had access to the habitat. What's up, guys? They're so cute. All the animals, they're doing really well. We're gonna go in today and check in on Blitzen, and you know, the next addition to this habitat is gonna be her little baby.
Kind of excited to see
Oh yeah.
how big she's gotten, how her development looks. She's looking around, huh?
Right. Well, don't say it too loud. We don't want her to hear. But yeah,
She's glowing.
she's glowing. There you go. And then Keto's been, you know, fantastic too. We're close right now, so we're separating them, but we want to make sure everything goes off without a hitch, you know, and we'll try to just take care of both of them through the entire thing best we can.
This is a critically endangered species, so this little baby is going to be a glimmer of hope for Bongo moving forward. We're really, really excited that we can start playing a larger role in the species conservation. She looks fantastic.
Oh yeah.
We got a rough idea of when the breeding date occurred, so we think we're probably within a month at this point. As long as mom is comfortable getting through the birthing process, that's priority one, and then hopefully a happy, healthy baby. What's the team feel, male, female? What do we think?
It's kind of coming down to the time where I think we'll probably start putting some names on the board and making some bets, but we're just excited to have a a baby.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So I don't think Mike and Chris are going to make it, but we'll try.
Yeah, we'll try. We'll throw it out there again.
You giving him tickles? That's just like rain. See, standing up, they can feel that shell. Reptiles aren't the traditional cute look, but they have a lot of personality. Morning, little buddy. Growing up in the suburbs of Chicago, I would spend my time climbing down into my neighbors' window wells, rescuing toads and finding things like garter snakes, and just trying to raise them at home. Thank you for all your offspring and your hard work. You know it wasn't easy laying all those eggs. The reptiles that we have here are the best teachers we have. Getting up close and personal with them and meeting them, or just getting to see them in person, is really what drives the passion for people. You could scratch his neck, that's the best part.
Nice job.
There you go. All right, so Spencer's been doing really good when I've been tubing with him.
Yeah, same here.
Today is Spencer's final exam for tubing. You ready?
Yes, I'm gonna be.
Let's do the cottonmouth.
Go ahead, show us how it's done.
Okay.
Cottonmouths are like the garbage disposals of snakes. They will eat anything that moves that they can fit in their mouth. The biggest thing with working with these cottonmouths is you have to be ready for a strike. They are very defensive in terms of their posturing, and they will lash out in defense if needed. The cottonmouth is being a little bit more cautious about entering the tube, but that's where the patience comes in, because you don't want to grab too early, and you definitely don't want to grab while a snake's moving backwards.
If you lift up the back of the tube towards your hand,
okay,
you may have a little easier time. They tend to like to crawl up. You got your hands crossed, so be careful with that. Oh,
yeah, he turned a bit.
I would put him back before he comes back on you.
All right.
The snake is turned back in the tube and is moving a little bit closer to Spencer's hand.
Stick his head in his enclosure, he'll crawl in there.
Stick it in an enclosure?
No.
If I get bit, it could be my actual life.
Stick his head in his enclosure, he'll crawl in there.
If I get bit, it could be my actual life.
The body is pressed firmly enough into the tube that the snake will not be able to get his head back out. So Spencer's hand is still safe, but we might want to get that snake back to its enclosure as soon as possible. Now you can drop him in here if you want to.
There you go.
Spencer is staying calm and he's taking his time, which is exactly what we want to see in somebody who's ready to be doing this on their own.
You feeling okay?
Yeah, that made me a little bit nervous when he came back, but...
Well, now you'll know what
yeah.
it's like, though.
You can change your diaper later. Congratulations, you're checked off.
Cool.
So right now, we both feel comfortable that if you had to do a medical procedure and tube one of these snakes, that you'd be able to do it.
Cool. This is one of those things that I've never really measured myself in having to be the top snake wrangler or anything, but this is a really cool milestone in my career. I'm stoked. Now the official paper
Let's make it official.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We may kind of pick on each other a bit here in the Herps team, but this is actually a really big step for Spencer, and he did a fantastic job. You know what that means, too? You get to clean up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh goodness, Sully, look out. She just has all this energy to play and explore. Just another aspect of growing up at the zoo.
All right, beautiful, here we go. So today is the big day. We're gonna see if Felice wants to meet some kiddos for her first public debut. Are you so excited? Yeah, I am too. I'm so glad that you are.
Her name is Felice, and she's a two-toed sloth.
Those sloths can go slow.
Sloths do go slow, but she actually surprises us. Sometimes she moves pretty quickly, which is pretty cool.
Coming out onto the tree with, people and especially kids, making a lot of noise and getting really excited to meet her. Felice is doing absolutely amazing.
Her favorite fruit is broccoli. Do you guys like broccoli? Yeah, that's good.
A sloth can hold its breath if they wanted to for up to 40 minutes.
Wow.
Whoa. They're good at swimming. Are you good at swimming? You're good at swimming? I really think the kids enjoyed their time. They absolutely loved interacting with Felice. We're so excited that you got to see Felice for the first time. I just absolutely love Felice. She has taught me so much in my training career. This is just all worth it to really see her inspire, get out here and get to share her with more and more people that come here to Zoo Tampa. Good girl.
Over the weekend, Blitzen started showing signs of labor. So we've been watching her very closely on our cameras, and she actually gave birth in the middle of the night.
Hi, friend.
Hey, Christy.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
About to touch a bongo baby, so pretty good.
Yeah.
Today is the day that we are gonna catch up the baby bongo to just get an overall check, make sure that everything's okay, and then find out if it's a boy or a girl.
Morning.
Hello.
You guys ready for the cuteness overload that's about to happen?
I am so ready. Always ready for a cute baby.
First step will be to get baby separate from Blitzen. So we're gonna have Leah walk in first to see if she can walk Blitzen over with her breakfast. And hopefully baby will just keep tucked away, and then we'll be able to go in and grab her. Congrats, Mama. Hi, Nugget.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Blitzen.
There's always a risk when we intervene between mom and baby, and with Hoofstock in particular, sometimes they can be very protective of their babies. So it's really important that we do this in a way that keeps both mom and baby calm.
There we go, good girl.
Good morning. That first step actually went really well, better than we could have hoped that it went. Blitzen got right up, followed Leah over to the other side of the barn, and started eating her breakfast.
Christy, I got baby running. You got baby coming? The most exciting part out of all of this is who gets to catch the baby, so the vets can get a really good look. Caitlin, go catch it.
We don't want baby to get stressed out, to run around, so you kind of have that one shot to act confidently and get hands on baby. Hi, baby. What do you think, Nugget?
Caitlin, go catch it.
Hi, baby. What do you think, Nugget?
Good hold, Caitlin. I'm smiling. Like
Me too, I'm cheesing.
The neonatal exams that we perform on our Hoofstock are very important. The biggest, most important thing that we're looking for is that the baby looks healthy, that there's no sign of any birth defects, and then we always get a blood sample to confirm that, in fact, they have nursed appropriately.
Okay, Blitzen definitely knows something's going on.
Yeah.
Neonates often will nurse what's called colostrum in their first meal, and that is what gives them the antibody protection from their moms.
Will you keep eyes on her too?
She's fine. She's just walking around. Just come.
It is a girl, which is exciting. We are always hoping for a girl in cases like this because they're going to be able to provide a really great contribution to their species. A girl is great news. Great job, little one. Excellent job, you guys.
Hi, Nugget.
Everything went really smooth. Overall, she looks really healthy. So there's a couple little things we'll follow up on, and we'll make sure her blood looks okay. But overall, she looks like a really happy and bright little baby calf.
You're all right.
She's nursing again and everything. So.
Yeah, looks great. Good job, Mom. Ooh, that went great. It's a great job.
Doing everything else? Doing blood?
Yes.
And all the other stuff?
Got all the stuff we needed, which is great. And it's a baby girl, so that's so exciting.
Always good news.
Yes. So we'll just keep watching nursing. We'll make sure on blood work everything looks good, but overall she looks really good.
Awesome.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Hello.
Hey. Morning.
Are we ready for this?
Yeah. Do you have your graduation speech ready?
Today is graduation day onto the habitat for our new penguin chicks.
Are you guys ready?
Everyone's been working really hard to teach them a lot of things up until this point, so we're ready to send them out to the big pool and they get to meet the whole colony today.
Go, kiddos! Nugget Muffin, come on out! Nugget and Muffin have completely excelled at preschool. They have lost their baby feathers and are now great swimmers.
What do you guys want to do?
Great big wide world.
Up, where are you going?
The water. Not thinking about the easy way, you know.
Right. Muffin loves the water.
Yep. Wait a little, hot babies.
They're fearless. Oh, that's so cool. They seem to be loving the habitat, loving the pool. So far, so good.
Now that we see that they're very comfortable in the water, on the land, we can actually introduce the rest of the penguins to them.
Let's go, penguins!
There's definitely a little bit of anxiety always when we're doing introductions with animals. So as those first couple penguins come out, you're holding your breath a little bit.
You guys see the new penguins? Come on, penguins.
It's going really well. We've had a few penguins join them in the water.
We have 17 adult penguins, so they saw that they had 2 new penguins, but they didn't seem to care, which is everything that we hoped would happen, and we're just very, very glad it did.
Look at how cute they are. Go, Nugget!
Way to go, Muffin.
I know. Forgot our graduation photo.
I know.
Oh, you guys are so cute. You're all grown up. The chicks did great. The colony was amazing. Everyone got along, and I don't think we could have asked for a better day. All that hard work is paid off.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah, it's fantastic. The African penguins, they face a lot of struggles. So being able to bring 2 new chicks into this world, that's amazing, and we're happy to do our part.
What, going in?
There you go.
Good morning.
Ready to see baby come out?
Yeah.
Today we're putting baby Bongo out into wild Africa, which is a really exciting day. Right now baby is about a month old. The idea is that they'll go right over to their breakfast because they're hungry, but then they'll also be outside and they'll get to look around and explore. Good morning. Good girl.
Hey, Mama. Hi, little one.
So big. They grow
They're
so
big,
fast.
so quick. They grow up so fast?
Yeah.
Oh my
She
gosh.
used to be all ears and now she's pretty much all
Look at her
leg.
just hopping around. That's the best thing in the entire world.
Baby has already gotten so much bigger. She is all legs now. Those ears are still really big, but she's got some long legs on her. She seems to really enjoy herself out here. She ran around while Mom just calmly hung out. What do you think of everything? Whole new world for you, huh?
So this is exactly what we want to see. I'm really comfortable with us in here. This is like a huge win for us. This is actually
This is
going to be the
huge.
highlight of my day today.
She's been really fun to see her personality traits emerge. She's very confident, very curious. Oh my gosh, my heart is full.
Great job, Caitlin.
Great job. I'm excited to watch her grow up, and I'm excited that we're helping with the species conservation. It's really definitely makes what we do worth it.
I'll see you guys later.
It's the best first meeting I've ever had.